Hello and welcome to Worth Reviewing, and this is the Volkswagen T-Roc R-Line Cabriolet, and we've already got a bit of a problem because it's a cabriolet and the roof is up. Much better. Okay, let's jump into the interior and get started. Now this interior is pretty much the same as most of the Volkswagen range. So you've got the infotainment system at the top, touchscreen system, you've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've also got a digital screen on the instrument cluster, and the steering wheel control buttons have sort of changed into like a touch sort of thing. It feels more like a feedback sort of icon. It feels weird, it feels nice and premium. And you've got the R-Line logo at the bottom being the R-Line model, and the R-Line on the seats as well. Partial leather, cool car, cool interior. You've also got heated steering wheel and heated seats, which is quite nice, especially on a day like today. If you do want to put the roof down and it's cold and miserable outside, that way you keep nice and cozy and warm inside. The thing I love about the T-Roc is you can jump in the back seats with the roof down just by the back doors, well, the back doors that aren't even there. Ready? And there we are. Now, if you're lanky, you'll be glad to know this car is perfect for you, because as you can see, I've got tons and tons of headroom. So you've got nothing to worry about, and it's nice and comfortable in the back. Right, let's take it for a spin. Do you know what? Already it's a nice car to drive. It's comfortable, it's smooth. The gear changes are nice. So this car has a 1.5 litre TSI petrol engine with 148 brake horsepower, and it's available with both the 7-speed DSG automatic transmission, and you can also get, thankfully, a 6-speed manual gearbox. So it's nice to know if you do want to enjoy the drive with a manual gearbox, you can. Both gearboxes are good, both the DSG and 6-speed manual. I've used a 6-speed manual in the past. Great gearbox, so it's nice to know you've got good gearboxes. Oh, let's put on the heated steering wheel and the heated seats. I'm living in luxury. Oh yes! Driving position is nice. Don't sit too high up, too low down. You can also adjust it, of course, without boring you. It's nice. Even the steering wheel is nice to grip onto. Now this is the R-Line, which means you get the sports steering wheel, which means it's nice and grippy on the hand. And in general, it just feels like a nice car to drive. And as well as this car being quite fun to drive, it's also reasonably practical as well. I mean, compared to the normal T-Roc, it's not as practical. 210 litres, which is about 100 litres less than the Golf. Do you know what? Driving a convertible, it's what? How many degrees outside? 10 degrees outside. Am I cold? No. Am I warm? So I would actually. I've got heated seats and heated steering wheel on, which does help. But generally, because you've got the cold air coming towards you, it sort of goes over the top of your head. You don't generally feel the cold weather. It sort of bypasses you in that way. It's a nice car to drive. I love the colour. The colour is cool, and that's the thing I do love about this car. As well as it being a convertible, you've also got a nice variety of colours. You've got a dark blue, you've got this blue. There's also a nice, like the dark ruby red. I love the colour choices this car's available. So you like your Larry colours, great car. Now the price of this car starts at around £32,000, 32,800, something like that. And compared to the normal T-Roc without the convertible roof, that's 26. So it's around about, if I'm guessing correctly in my head, £5,000 difference. I'm not great at maths, but that's my rough estimate. Is it worth it? I would say so, because right now I'm enjoying this car, and if I was driving the normal T-Roc, I wouldn't be enjoying it, because personally I'm not really a fan of SUVs. I find they're a bit too, well, being a petrol head, I prefer a sportier drive lower to the ground, and just having the open roof just adds to that fun, adds to that character. It means you can enjoy the car more so in the summer, but you get the point where I'm coming at. But I would say it's worth the money. So yeah, I would recommend this car. Good bit of fun, and it's nice Volkswagen are still producing a convertible family crossover SUV type car. Guys, I hope you liked it. I'm sorry if things seem a bit short. I've only got about half an hour, 40 minutes for the car. I'm at a Volkswagen press event. Thank you, Volkswagen, for inviting me. I really appreciate it. Right, now one other thing I love about this car, being a convertible of course, is the visibility, because there's no pillars at all. So cars here, normal space. What I've got to do, I've got parking sensors of course. Put it into reverse, I've got reversing camera. Haven't got to use my mirrors. I can just poke my head out the window, and there we go. There we go. Just like that. Who needs parking sensors when you haven't got a bleeding roof? Job well done, I say. Very good.